EA Sports. And we've got the Chargers superstar wide receiver closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Chargers and the Raiders, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, able to avoid him. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. He'll look to throw. There's Chris Olave. Fighting through, and he's got space. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll look to throw here. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but now let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage can react.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's the option play now to the left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is going to get the 1st down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. Counting down toward the midway point in Q1. The Chargers at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
Last week, they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Curtis. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. On is the Chargers punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Hoover. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1st and goal from the 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. They'll try the left side. Hoover. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try to keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Curtis, flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Off the play fake. Curtis. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed.
Now a hit and a loose football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make the punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Back to throw. Curtis. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. They pick. Throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And his kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Slant pass complete to Olave. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. On play action, they'll throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up for the 1st and goal.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, it's Hoover. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers getting set to go. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Got his man complete. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. More from L.A. in a moment. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are... here at their own 23. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard You try and spread the field sometimes. There's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
He's going to keep this again. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
He finds his man complete. That's Ellis. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Looking to throw on second down. Curtis finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go right back to Lamb. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. This is a 26-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense heading back for one final first-half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's complete to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Curtis. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Curtis. He finds his man, complete. It's Payne. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, Curtis. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Able to get away. Under pressure, they got him again. Loss of 10 is more. Let's get to him.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Curtis. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On 4th down, Curtis. He rifles one that's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers. Throwing after the interception, Curtis. And he fires one incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Curtis. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. He's got room at the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Curtis. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hoover. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The Raiders on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
Here's the Raiders punter now.
More from L.A. in a moment.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
On the return is Lamb.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Hoover. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on 1st down. Hoover. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Battle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. they're going to look to throw. He's got this complete to Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment.
Now a play fake here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on third down. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And his kick here is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
So out come the Chargers. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns, so this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode, had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
And they're enjoying a fourth-quarter advantage. Right back to him on first down. And some space here.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that is where you...
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Hoover.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
First down now, but that clock rolling. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a